What's good, peeps? What's good? Thanks for coming back. Thanks for stopping by again. Appreciate it. I really do appreciate it. Thank you. So, time now is, what time it is? 2:54. I'm sorry, 2:57. 2:57, September 4th. This is my daughter's tablet. So the video that you're going to see right after this was a video that I had done a year ago. I never uploaded it. Last year when I was on YouTube, that's when I actually began. When did I begin? I think I began posting videos (2018), 2 years ago. And then last year, when I had began attending a nursing program, when I had got into the nursing program, I was studying to become a practical nurse. That was back in July of last year. So I had decided to take a hiatus from YouTube, and I did. I had stopped posting, and I did, but then so many things was just going on while I was in school. You know, I remember my teacher had said to us, you know, everything that's not supposed to happen while you're trying to pursue this goal is gonna happen. And so, you know, she dubbed it, termed it, that's Murphy's Law. And let me tell you, a lot of things happened. Had a rough year last year, really did. The second half of last year, so the final 6 months of last year were just terrible. So what I did was, not only did I took a break from YouTube, but then I just took everything down. I didn't think I was gonna come back to YouTube. So I just deactivated my account, erased everything, whatever. So this video that you're gonna see right behind what I'm doing now, and there's a purposeful reason why I showed you the date and the time, because that was a video from a year ago. Yeah, that I never did upload. And so it's just awesome how it has come full circle. Now I'm going to upload it, all because of a YouTube friend of mine that, you know, I've gotten very fond of. What's up, Kay? What's good, girl? Grinding with Kay. I'm going to post her link and her information in the description box. So make sure you check that description box out and read it. And I'm going to also insert a still photo of her right here, right there. So yeah, let's get to it. Let's get it cracking. All right, let me get on up out of here and show you this video. All right, so hope that it blesses you, and continue to live on purpose, godly purpose. Boom blast! What's good, peoples? What's good, man? Listen, I got a question for you. So I just wrapped up my first weekend. I did 16 hours Sunday, 16 hours Saturday, and my first evening was Friday. I did work 8 hours, so it was 3 to 11 on Friday, and then 7 a to 11 p both Saturday and Sunday. That's 40 hours in 3 days. All right, so why didn't y'all tell me I needed to make sure that I wear cushion sneakers or something? You know what I mean? Yo, but foot them a bun me. But foot them them sore right now. Yeah, the heel of my foot bottom, flares on skirts. Me say, for walk up and down and answer the bell them and deal with the patient them. My back hurt me. And that's not even from the lifting. That's not even from the repositioning. That's just from standing and what. Yo, why y'all ain't tell me, man? Why you gotta be like that? Come on. You know what I mean? I would have told you. I would have told you. I would have warned you. Hey, make sure you get yourself some memory foam footwear or some sneakers with the bubble in it, or you know what I mean. I said I would have told you. Nah, I guess y'all wanted me to find out the hard way, you know, which is crazy because, you know, when I used to be a nurse assistant years ago, I didn't have this problem. Well, you know what? Now I remember. Now that I'm talking about it, the reason why I didn't have the problem was because I wasn't wearing the right footwear way back then. But I just ain't remember this time. Alright. Anyway, enough of that spiel. So, yeah, my first weekend was really good. And then yesterday, things turned pretty interesting. Got pretty interesting. One of my residents passed away. You know, so I experienced my first death on the job. So why is it so interesting is because this particular resident, I had finished change her brief. It's the best way to put it. And her son was there, and her I believe it's the daughter-in-law of the son. So they were there just to see their mom. And you know, so they called me in and told me that mom was dirty and needed to get cleaned up. So I said, all right, no problem. Now, you know, she was in a lot of pain, you know what I mean? She really was in a lot of pain anyway from when I started on Friday, because I was on the same unit since Friday. So this is my third night, and I had her for the third time. And you know, friends, she was alert, you know, up, talking, and expressing that, you know, because, you know, she had a lot of things going on. I don't want to share, and I ain't supposed to share. But what I will say is this, though. You know, my condolences go out to her son, Mike. And listen, Mike, it was a pleasure serving your mom and serving you, and I'm glad that you were there to see her, you know, one more time, to talk to her, to hug her, and to love her, and to kiss her. And you know, it just made me think about my own mother, you know. You just never know, man. I mean, she was literally in her right mind, friends. She really was. She was with it. She was there. She was talking to us. And she was an elderly, you know, woman too. I think she was in her 80s. She was in her 80s. And so what happened is that while I was, you know, attending to her, I needed help from her son. And I did that on purpose. I didn't, you know, she wanted it. And that's the other thing too. Hold on, let me back up, time out. She had requested for him to be in the room while I was cleaning her and assisting. And so he was like, no problem. You know, I do this anyway when she was home with me anyway. So him and his girlfriend or wife, they stayed in the room. So what I did was, and I did it on purpose, I got him involved. I said, okay, Mike, here's what I'm gonna need from you, because you know the linens were soiled. So I said, listen, I'm gonna need some new linens. I told him where to find the linens. Go out in the hallway, this closet, da 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 da. You know, then hit. Okay, Mike. So here's what we're gonna do. You're gonna turn her towards you, and then I'm gonna do the rest back here, and then after that I'm gonna roll up the dirty linens. You know what I'm saying? My CNAs know, y'all know. And so I said, all right, when we're done with that, I'm gonna roll her back towards me. I'm gonna hold her, and we're gonna finish, spread the bed, knead it out, nice it up, you know, all that, put the cream on, the barrier cream on, and all that wonderful stuff. And so we did that, and he, you know, and I was thanking him. So, I mean, he was working. I had him working because, you know, he was sweating too. You know what I mean? And I was praising him, telling him, hey, you're doing a great job, Mike. Thank you so much. I'm glad you was here. I'm glad you and your girlfriend are here, because I even needed her assistance too. But I did that on purpose, not knowing. I just give God the glory. I really do. I give God thanks and praise, not knowing that this man would be grieving minutes later when I walked out. I walked out, and minutes later, my charge nurse, she went in to go. I don't know if it was a time of administering meds, or maybe Mike had noticed something, seen something off, and called her. I'm not sure, but because by this time I already done finished, washed my hand, I was on to the next person. Trying to tell you, my feet is sore. So, but as I was passing, that's when I saw the commotion of my charge nurse, another nurse, and you know, Mike and his significant other. And I could hear when she was saying, I'm not gonna say her name, but let's call, you know, I'm not gonna say her name. And so she did what we were taught to do. This is what I learned when you know, whenever you see a person who's unresponsive, because I got my basic life support training, so I'm able to spring into action and apply CPR if needed. And so she did the same thing, you know, tap on the shoulder, try to shake, you know, person, call them by name, try to see if they're alert. And so at this time, I'm like, wait a minute, something going on. And there was no response from the resident. And so she called it out to her superior, you know, the code. And just like that, she was gone. She was gone. And my heart felt it for Mike, man. It really did. Because again, you know, he didn't expect to come up there to visit his mom and expect that would be his last visit, seeing his mom, talking to her. Because even when he was assisting me, and, you know, as I was doing what I was doing with her, you know, she was crying out, you know, it's painful, and it hurts, you know, please, you know. And what Mike was doing was, he was, you know, hugging her. He held her and hugged her, and he was just talking to her in her ears. I could hear him, you know, from the distance, just, you know, just talking loving things to her, nice things to her. I just hope he's doing all right, you know. Just hope that as each day goes on, that his mourning will be comforted. And you know, just I didn't know that my life would be interjected into their lives at that moment, and that her last, you know, care that was given to her, it was a care you know what I'm trying to say, man. But listen, if you lost your mom, then you understand how Mike is feeling right now today. I still have my mother, and for those of you who may still have your mom, just love her, man. Just love her. Hug on her. Find her wherever she's at. Try to get to her. If you can't physically get to her, reach out to her. You can. We're living in, in a technological explosion era right now, so there's no way that you can't say you couldn't get to her. You can get to her and let her know, hey, Ma, I love you. I thank God for you. I appreciate you. And, if you guys are not on good terms, I could only encourage you to make it right. Just reconcile. Reconcile. However God leads you to do that, where there'll be some kind of healing. And that's all. I'm gonna leave it at that, because I don't know. Yeah, that's basically it, guys. That was the downside of my weekend, the sad part of my weekend that I experienced yesterday. And I just had to move on. I had to continue get my assignments done. That's pretty much what I wanted to share with you guys. Basically, why y'all ain't tell me I needed some memory foam, something for my foot bottom. And just that's my little story time. Yeah. All right, about to run up in this place, get me some breakfast. Cause right now I'm hungry and my belly a chat to me right now, and it now talk decent to me. You understand it disrespect me right now. Yeah, I can hear it. I say, yo, want bridging. Say man want some food right now. Big man don't want a bully beef and bread. Yeah, so y'all just keep living on purpose, godly purpose, and I'll at you later, all right? Boom blah!